good afternoon to you, everyone. It's nice to know that you guys are there. How how have you been since the last time? Yeah. So today we want to talk about another thing. It's going to border on proof of fund, which is one of the which is I think it's one of the things that a lot of applicants dread. It's like a nightmare to some of us, and I want to just shed a bit of light to this. But then before I go ahead, I would like to appreciate the subscribers, especially the new subscribers. I want to also thank you and then also enjoin you that as you watch the videos, kindly click the notification button, the like, and then possibly you can share. Okay, I believe it's going to bless someone. Yeah. Two, I want to congratulate the um, PECPG beneficiaries, and I want to say um, I am welcoming you ahead, into this God-blessed country called Brazil. And to those that couldn't get it, it's quite unfortunate. But then I want to advise that you should not lose hope. Yeah, already I have someone now who is expecting an admission letter. Uh, Her name came out in the preliminary list, but then by God's grace, she is awaiting the admission letter. But the clause is just that would have to she would be coming in without a scholarship for now. Okay, I believe definitely. I also came in without a scholarship, and definitely I got a scholarship. Yeah, I said I think after a year, yes, that was when I got my scholarship, and I believe she also would get hers. I also have some other guys from UERJ who got an email from the coordinator of the department, the respective department, telling them that it's unfortunate that they couldn't get it, but then they've been moved to the next stage of the departmental admission process. So why wait? Just you can also send an email to the department, to the coordinator, to the secretary if you know the handle, and then if you already have a potential supervisor, you can also reach out to him or her. Who knows? The light might shine bright again. So with that being said, today, like I said, we want to talk about the POF, the proof of fund, and then I just want to lay some things that have been on my chest bare. And yeah, as you can see on this page, this was what someone sent to me, and then you can see urgent request by the ministry. And to let you know, this is just a good news. Like once you receive this note, just know that your visa is like 80% guaranteed. Okay. Now, yeah. So let's go. Let's dive into the process now. You can see 4 items listed here. The first one is proof of enrollment and letter of acceptance. The clarification, showing the link with the sponsor, the authentication of documents, and the fourth one is document proving the affiliation with the sponsor. Now we are just concerned with this, and this. Okay? These two. Do you understand that? Now, this clarification of the link of a sponsor, what I told the woman is just to write an introduction letter stating what link she has with the sponsor. And with this one, document proving the affiliation with the sponsor. Sincerely, when I saw this, in my mind, I was like, what? Really? Yes. Because this is even quite possible, but this, and then in our case, it was just like a family friend sponsor. It was just a family friend she used as a sponsor. Okay? So in this case, okay, and that's just the main reason why I'm doing this video. Okay? Now, for the embassy to send this is not just it's not some part of the requirements, okay? And I will give an analogy, okay? Now, I used to be a teller in a bank. I left 2012. Now, for example, if you brought in as a bearer of an instrument, a check, into the bank, sometimes you might have you might have observed or experienced what I'm about to say. That you get to the teller, and the teller says, oh, this person did not sign here, you ought to sign here, you did not bring this particular ID. This is it. To cash money with a check in a bank, you need either international passport, national ID card, or you need a driver's license. Now, in a case where you don't have, even without the person indicating at the back that they should pay you with that, the person doesn't need to write anything at the back. Okay? Just wants to present any, because they are verifiable, we can trace you with that. So once you're able to provide that, we should be able to pay you. But in many occasions, we don't pay. I don't know if I thought things have changed now. And I'll tell you why. It's because somehow we might just think, what if this person is not the bearer? Okay? I have done that before, that I paid a wrong person, but thank God it's no more than 15,000. I paid it. But fortunately, the person came back to the bank and the person was apprehended. But that's not where we're going today. What I want to make you understand is that for you to now do that, you know, at times the teller might just stand up and say, oh, just give me a moment. What the person had rightly done was probably copied the number of the owner of the check, the person that gave you the check, and then go to a corner where you can't view the person and call the person directly. That, do you know this kind of person? What is the person doing at the moment? Or do you have any, you know, we'll not ask the person directly, oh, did you give this person the check? We'll just say, oh, what relationship do you have with this person? And what do you think the person is doing? Like, for example, do you have any transactions together? And then the person will come, oh, yes, I gave this person a check, so date. Oh, okay, that means you know the person. So, do you understand that? So, we'll prove beyond every reasonable doubt. And at times, we might even tell you to even go. Tell you to go and bring something that doesn't exist. Like, for example, the person has signed at the back, which is just what is needed, just once. Okay? I might tell you and say, oh, the person needed to sign twice. So take it and give it to the person. So if you come back with the second signature, that means you have proved it. You have been able to satisfy, you know, my questions with your answers. The same thing is what is happening here. This is just to make the person prove to the ministry that truly my application is real. Do you understand that? Yes. So, but with this now, what I really want to say about this is, please, to avoid this kind of notice, I am advising, and that's the main reason why I'm doing this video. I'm advising that you use someone very close in terms of relationship. Like, for example, your father, your mother, your wife, your husband, and possibly your brother or your sister. Do you understand that now? Because there's no way this person wants to prove this. Okay? No way. Except I just told the person to write the relationship in this letter. Okay? Do you understand that? Because there's nothing to prove. You just need to just explain this with wisdom in here. Okay? So in order not to put your heart, you know, under any form of unrest situation, just if it is within your means, try as much as possible to get someone very close to you to act as your sponsor, if it is not going to be your own account. Do you understand that? But in a case where you do not have the means, yes, you can use any other person, but know fully well that there's possibly going to be a delay in attending, and you could possibly get this kind of notice. And lastly, regarding the balance, I've been hearing a lot of things. Oh, this person said it must be 10 million, it must be 20 million, it must be 7 million. Well, I don't think it should be up to that. Okay? I don't think so. At least from experience, from what I did and everything. Okay? So, what they just want to see is just the genuineness of your applications, of your documents that you have put together. Do you understand? So, this is just all I want to say today, and I hope it helps someone. Try as much as possible to use someone very close to you in terms of, because verifiably, you can, using your father or your mother is just the best condition. Because you can always present, in this case, if you get a notice like this, you can always present your birth certificate as a document to indicate that. And if it is your wife, your husband, definitely you know you can use your marriage certificate. And if it's your brother, your sister, all you can still do is just write a letter. Okay? You write a letter to show that. So you just show the person's document. maybe like international passport or national ID card or driver's license, attached to a letter. Do you understand? That the person must sign, co-sign with you. Do you understand? It's not one of the documents. So it is you now that was why I mentioned wisdom earlier. You'll be the one to now, oh, how do I respond to this? Write a letter, put your own signature, put the person's signature to a space for the person to sign, and attach the person's document in a case like this. Do you understand that? Yeah. So I hope this blesses someone. And so, till we meet again, ciao ciao. My name remains Tade. So till we meet again, Chivejo the Boys. Bye.